Okay, so this is my OneDrive. Now, the OneDrive is the Google equivalent of Google Drive, where you can save your files in the cloud storage and access it anywhere from any device. So just like Google Drive, we also have OneDrive for Microsoft tools. And before you can use any of Microsoft tools, you need to have an Outlook. Just like Google, before you can use any Google product, you need to have a Gmail account. Likewise Google and likewise Microsoft, you need to have an Outlook account, which makes you have access to all the apps you have in Microsoft. So if you want to navigate to your OneNote from your drive, you can just click on the icon there and then you navigate to any of the apps you want to use. So I'm going to click on OneNote because that's what I want to explain to you right now. So I'm going to show you how you can create your notebooks and how you can edit your notebooks. So first of all, you need to have an idea. What are the things you want to have in your notebook? What do you want to include in your notebook? You can also access it by going to onenote.com. If you don't want to go through your OneDrive, you can go to onenote.com and you can have access to the OneNote. So you click on the plus sign there to create a new notebook. You click on the plus sign, so a dialog box will appear and then you type in the book you want to create. So I'm going to call this one practice. I'm going to call this practice. When you're done, you click OK. So it creates it automatically, and you need to be connected to the internet to be able to do this. You can also download the OneNote app from Google Play Store. The OneNote app sync with everything you do online. You are able to create notebooks on your app. You are also able to create sections and pages on the OneNote app. So you can also use it, because if you're working with your internet and let's say, or you're working on your PC and then there's power shortage, maybe they just took the lights and you've not finished your work, you want to complete your work, you can always navigate to the app and continue where you stop. So it syncs automatically. It syncs from what you do online on your PC, and when you go to your app, you still see exactly what you were doing. So this is the practice notebook, and my first page here is an untitled page. So let me call this let me see. Okay, so you can see this, the first part here, which you have the quick notes there. That's the section. So if I want to add a section, I'll show you quickly how to add a section. So you have the option to edit the notebook. You can edit it in the OneNote app, or you make the changes right here. Okay, so we're going to edit it now right here. We are not using the app, because everything you do here you can also use it on the app. So now if you want to click on section, you click on this plus icon at the bottom there, you click on it and then you enter a name. So let me call this okay, so for the sake of practice, I'm going to call this cloud storage. You click OK and the section is created. And then the page, you want to click on the page. So let's say I'm going to call this, sorry, I made a mistake, cloud, supposed to be an R there, storage. So anything you type on your work area here, it reflects it reflects on the title page. So let's say for instance I click on this place and type tips. Okay, I want to give example of a tool that you can use to save your files offline. So let's say I call this file Google Drive. I call this file Google Drive. Then I want to add another page. I'm going to call this Microsoft OneNote. Microsoft OneDrive, sorry. These are tools that you can use to save your files offline. Then, okay, so let's say I want to add another page. I'm going to give this let me see. I want to call this TV keys with Google Drive. So what are the things you can do with Google Drive? And okay, so let's say I want to add another section. I'm going to click on this plus sign. I'm going to talk about okay, I'll call this webinar. Webinars. So maybe I have an upcoming webinars that I want to host, so I'm going to give this another page, the page name. Anything you type in the work area reflects on the page name. So I'm going to call this marketing tips for Google users. Marketing tips with Google tools. Or how to use Google tools for your marketing, for marketing your business and everything. Okay, so you see, for each section you create, it comes with a color, so it is color coded for each section you create. That's how the color comes in. And as for the notebook too, you could also change the color too if you like. You can use different colors for each of the notebooks you have here. So I may still want to add more section continuously, however I like. So now let's go to Google Drive now. So I'm going to type just like the normal way you type in your Microsoft Word. That's the way you type here. You can see the icons at the top of the screen: file, home, insert, draw. These are icons you are familiar with if you're always typing using MS Word or MS Docs and Google Docs. These are some of the icons you always see. Like here, you want to include bullet points, numbers. You want to adjust it to the middle or to the left, center, the color palettes, the fonts, the size. Maybe you want to reduce it to, let's say, 18. So just the way you work on your system, that's how you work on your work area if you want to create anything. So let's say this, let me just type something here. This is a tool for, oh, sorry. Okay. Is a tool for saving your files and folders offline. Okay, so now let's say for instance I want to, you can input emojis, you can put symbols. Let's say you're teaching mathematics and you want to use symbols to expatiate and explain what you're saying. You can use symbols. You have different symbols there. You need more symbols, you click on more symbols, you get more symbols. Okay, so if you want to insert picture, you can insert from your camera, you can insert online, you can insert from your system, your tablet, your device, whatever device you are using to create the video or the lesson you want to create. You can insert it from your file, from your camera, or online. So if I click from my file now, to ask me to choose a file, so once I click choose file, to take me to my folder, and then I can select any file I want to use, or I can browse and then pick from wherever I want to pick on my device. Okay, so and then I want to insert link. Let's say I want to insert link. Okay, so I'm going to delete this audio. Now if you want to insert link, let's say for instance I want to direct you to my website, I can say for more information, highlight the text that I want to input the link, and then I'm going to click on link. So it's going to ask me to display the text. Okay, so let me put it like this. Control C, place it here, and press Control V. So what will be the text here? Can write learn more, and then you click on insert. So please visit to learn more. Understand? So that is how you can put a link. So now once I click on that link now, it will automatically take me to the website. That is my website that I want. You can explore the site, and then you can check out what I want you to check out on the site. So that is how you can input links to your text. Okay, so let's go back to what we were discussing. So if you want to insert picture, you click on picture. You want to insert link, click on link. You want to insert audio, click on audio. You record your audio, and once you are done with that section, you move to the next section, which is Microsoft OneDrive. So you say something briefly about it. You want to add a picture, you want to add a link, you want to say something about it. You don't want to type, you want to say it. You can click on the audio. You have a file you want to share with your audience, you can click and insert the file, insert as attachment. You can choose from anywhere and you click on insert, and you can use the home icon to navigate all other activities. So once you are done with this notebook, you take your time to compose everything you want to put in your notebooks in each section respectively. You can create more sections. The more you create, it gives you different colors, and for each section you create, you can create more than one pages as well. So you can see here I have marketing tips with Google. You can think of different pages that you can create with each of the sections you have created. So if you want to share this notebook maybe with your audience, you click on share and then you get the link. It gives you option to either share this notebook via email or you get a link, and then you can click to edit, so you create your link from share your books. You can paste it in your email blog, your email list, a blog. You can paste it in your WhatsApp forums, platforms, and your audience can access it. So this is just a brief about getting started with Microsoft OneNote. I hope you were able to learn one or two things, and if you didn't, hit me up in the comment section and I'll be so glad to answer you. Thank you.